What's going on, guys? Protaz here with Protaz Adventures. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are enjoying this content. Doing a little archery here, doing a little truck builds, a little bit of everything here on this channel. I've been grinding on this truck quite a bit. I just want to get this thing done already. And there's so many puzzle pieces. Like, I don't want to just cut corners. I want to do it right. But at the same time, you know, there's only so much you could do when the truck is 20 years old and your budget isn't that high. So I've been just kind of going, you know, working late nights at the shop here and cranking along. So in today's video, I'm just putting the pieces back together and kind of giving you guys all around of what exactly I did on the truck to make it better, you know. Let's get in the video. All right, guys, so this is my Sierra here, and these are some of the zesty electrical issues I found while looking for other problems. So while I was looking for other problems, I decided to kind of crank at the fuse blocks, kind of look at the terminal blocks behind here, and I took this black one off. This is for the engine harness. And yeah, this is what I found. There was a pin in here, which I removed. It's right here. And as you guys can see, this thing is fried. It literally blew up. So it must have had some kind of short, and it shorted out the block here. Now, to find a block like this, you got to go to a junkyard and cut off a whole thing and solder all these wires. Or you could de-pin each wire and then put it into the new connector. But all of these wires are good other than this one right here. And so I'm not going to mess around with de-pinning anything. I'm going to make a new connector, and I'm going to find the exact pin that this belongs to and put my new MetroPack 280 GM plug in there. Boom, and it should be good as factory. I'm also upgrading the ground to a higher gauge. So I think the original one is an 18. I'm going to put in a 16 just to make it a little better. I'm going to solder this in, put some heat shrink over it, and then plug in my ground here, and this connector should be done. And that will be over with. So I'm chasing a weird electrical problem. I think it's pretty normal on these trucks now that I think about it. I've already seen a few that have the same problem. GMT 800 trucks, they seem to have the left side not working right. Like this light right here is pretty dim. I'm trying to find the loose ground, or, you know, potentially that fuse that's not fully burnt, but it's gonna go out. And I'm just kind of chasing, you know, electrical grounds. And then I found this debacle. So I'm going to fix this right now and then move on to the next thing. All right, so I made a new connector. I plugged it in. I put the connector back, tightened everything up, put this panel back in, and I'm just going to quickly clean up all this mice nest. As you guys saw earlier in the clip, I had a electrical problem that I had to fix. I fixed it, and I actually cleaned up this area, and I'm going to get a new battery for it soon, but everything kind of came out nice. So I'm also going to be changing these guys out. These are the hood supports. And there's also hood springs that are going to be changed out as well. You want to change both sets out when you get a new hood and all that, but I'm sure you guys know that. The truck's coming along good. I got a big cleaning video I want to do and clean up this rat's nest here. So I'm going to have to take this entire cowl off and take this outside and dust it off. I want to clean all this stuff in here. And then in order to, you know, get to the hood latches, you got to take this cowl off and these wiper blades and all that. But yeah, that's going to be the next project here. After I figure out the fender flare situation, I got to do a couple more fender flares. Over here, there's another one. We have another one kind of soaking here. I put the citrus strip on here, and it should strip all this nasty black liner that they sprayed on the trucks. Earlier in the week, I was able to sand all my fender flares. I'm actually going to be using the original fender flares because the ones I bought are really not good. So I bought fender flares for this truck, and I put one on, and then I went to put on the rear quarter panel fender flare, and it's got a broken clip. So I reached out to the company, and instead of them sending me another one, they just refunded me. So that was kind of annoying, and I didn't feel like reordering another set of fender flares, so I'm just trying to manage my time here. And so I decided to sand all of my existing fender flares, which are 20 plus years old, and you know, they're not looking the best, but we tried. We sanded them. I primered them with high build primer. I painted them yesterday. So those are in my body shop just down the road here. So I'm going to go pick those up later today, and I'm going to install the rest of the fender flares, and hopefully the truck is going to look mint after that. All right, so for the back of the truck, I took the rear bumper off. I'm actually spraying it black, and this quarter here had a little bit of hidden damage. What I did was I sanded it down, and I'm just going to primer it and then spray it with, you know, the paint code match. So I have the same problem on this side, except this side wasn't that bad. And I still got to primer it a little bit, and we could spray this side too. So that's going to happen today, and the other side as well. All right, guys, I just got the flares from the paint shop, And that's how they look. Not bad for 20 years. I sanded them and I primed them and I just painted them the best I could. And they came out pretty damn good. There's only one that's kind of bad, which is this one right here. But you live and you learn, and then you get better as you progress. And as we progressed, we got better. I can give you guys some advice. Sand them very well and do the job correctly and don't rush. I know when you got your project truck and you want to get it all done and you don't really care, but you care a little bit. And I was kind of rushing and I didn't have time, and it was a messed up day that day, and this is what happened. So I'm taking accountability for this, but this again is a 20-year-old fender flare, so I can't complain too much. But these turned out great, and you know what? Everybody looks at the front end, no one looks at the rear end, so I think I'm good there. I'm gonna start installing these, start putting them on the front end and then the back end, and I primered this here, this back end here, right there, and we're gonna sand that down, and then it's ready for paint. As soon as that high build primer settles and dries out completely, I'm gonna start hitting it with some Perfect Match. And then once that's drying, I'm gonna be installing these fender flares. So it's gonna look sweet, guys. This truck is gonna be absolutely insane with these new flares on. I can't wait. I was gonna do all black flares, but it just doesn't make sense. I painted my bumper that same color, that same two-tone, whatever this is, Earl Grey, Mist, whatever. But either way, guys, if you have a two-tone truck, just complete the job all the way around. Your truck's gonna look sick. So I'm gonna get this going, and you guys will see the end result. All right, guys, so I just got this fender on, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. And I got these wheels here on a Facebook Market deal. I was gonna paint them black, but I kind of dig them silver. I think with the lift and everything, they're gonna look sick. Primer's drying. Once that dries, I'm gonna sand it, but guys, this looks incredible. I can't get over it, man. I just want to look at this. Would you just look at it?
Oh, go figure. Look at that.
So in the last video, we did the whole front end here. These lights are so mean looking and they're awesome. And I'll definitely come out with the video to see if they leak or not, and tell you guys if you guys should buy them or not. But I bought them. I spent the money. They're projectors and they look sweet. All right, folks. So we have our fender here, and this is the original fender that came off the truck. It had adhesive here, like molding tape, and I took it all off, but then I realized, oh, I need to put some tape on there to put on the truck. So then I went out to the store and I bought this. So you can find this like O'Reilly's or whatever, and it's really good stuff, actually. It's the same stuff that they put on the trim at the factory, basically. But what you basically do here is you open the package, take the roll out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this tape along the sides here, so then when it comes time to put the fender flare back on the truck, you have the adhesive glue on there, and it's gonna stick on there and clip on there like factory. So we had a little bit of a curb rash here. I ain't worried about it, man. Look how shiny this thing is. Yes, sir. Install this fender flare. Like so. And there you have it. And that's how you put a fender flare on. It looks so good. Man, it's awesome. Truck's looking sweet. All right, so this quarter here had some damage here. And it's been Bondo before, but honestly, it's not bad. And I don't really care that much about this rear end as long as it's the same color and looks all right. I'm happy, and it's not really dented in. You guys can see just a small dent there, but I ain't worried about it. I'm going to sand this right here with 600, and then I'm going to wax and grease remove it. And then I'm just going to spray it with that Perfect Match and use my heat gun to absorb the heat, and it'll dry faster and be a lot better. We're gonna grab some wax and grease remover here on our towel. Don't need a lot. We're gonna wax and grease remove everything that's kind of stuck to the paint here. And then we can start spraying it with that Perfect Match. All right, guys, so I went ahead and I painted this quarter here. As you guys can see, it's drying right now, but we're gonna hit it with some 2K clear after, and then we're gonna restore that shine that it always had. All right, guys, so this is the 2K clear I use. I mostly use this product right here for all my 2K applications. It actually does a really good job. As you guys could tell, that shine on my flares, that's right. But this stuff is awesome. You basically activate it down here. It's activated. You basically press this button in and you activate it, and then you give it a shake and you basically spray it, and then it's good. So that's how you use 2K Max spray paint clear thingamajig. Make sure you give it a good shake. And then you're gonna wait for it to dry and do it 5 more times, and then it should be good. All right, guys, so we hit it with that 2K clear. It came out really, really good. The paint line is insanely good. Thank you, thank you. I did the same thing on this side. 2K clear, came out amazing. Matches exactly to the factory one over there. And a little buffing and it'll be perfect. Now we're gonna put some LED taillights in and it should be good to go. So I took the old ones out. These were the old ones. That's how they look. One of them was, this one's good. This one is cracked, as you guys can see right there. So I actually ordered some nice new LEDs. They're somewhere in this pile. Pretty sure this one goes here. Fully murdered out back end here. We got these LEDs here that just plug in, basically, plug and play. I have a picture of how they go, but we're gonna quickly install these right here, and it'll be good to go. We got Keeps here. What's up? We're gonna be working on the rear lift, or basically the full lift of the truck, but we're gonna start with the rear. Quarter just dried. I just put this nice taillight in, and we're gonna be taking care of business here. The old parts are gonna come out. This truck is currently lowered, so it's got a higher shackle than normal. I had to buy a whole new shackle and a whole new kit to fix it. So I got to fix it, make it original, and then basically lift it from there. So that's going to be fun. We got the truck on jack stands, and we're going to start cranking along. All right, guys, so we got to take these torsion keys out, and they're all rusty. So we got to bring out the bad boy Milwaukee gun out. Ooh, yes, sir. There's the bolt. There's a locking pin here. We have to take it off. So we're going to use this special tool to jack up the torsion bar. So that way we can take the key out and then drop this torsion bar down. So you got to make sure everything's aligned. And it's actually a 1-inch socket.
1 inch, yep.
1 inch, yeah. That's about all she needs.
Yeah.
So to keep her happy. So we're going to jack this up. The key.
There's the key.
And then we're gonna drop it. Whoa. Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Look all that rust.
Get that key out.
Look at all that rust.
It's all right. We're putting brand new keys in. It's gonna be good for another 25 years.
Yes, sir. Here's the new key. Look how fresh that is.
Fresh. It's got more angle than the other one once I take this one out. But I gotta smack this one a few times.
Yep.
Smack that on the floor. I just want to tell you guys, it's 2:30 in the morning. This is how I'm training for my night shift.
Yeah.
Just working on trucks every day. Actually, though.
Mechanic life.
It's a good thing we have a private property. If you lived in a HOA or like a normal place, yeah, the cops would come.
Yeah.
But thing is, actually in Fiji right now.
Yeah, we're in Mexico. Dude, actually.
This thing, they say, oh, get an air hammer. Can you find a measuring tape around here? I saw a big compressor, but it's not hooked up yet.
Yeah, I can see it right here. It's right there.
Oh, you guys see that?
I heard air compressor and it's starting to kind of move.
Frick.
This is louder than a Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, come on, dude. All I want to do is just get you out of here. I'm trying to save you, senior citizen, from drowning in this cesspool of rust. I might need that air hammer, but I might have to do some electrical, hook up that compressor.
We're gonna.
Did it come out at all? Nope. Okay, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes a little bit of like caressing and telling it it's okay, get out of the hole is, you know, what's needed. But
yeah,
this is another one right here.
Fresh parts,
and
baby.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna screw the next guy and not put any anti-seize. That way the other guy can have some entertainment.
Yeah.
And we just shove this guy back in here, line her up, boom. Dude, it goes in so easy.
Yep.
That's what she said. Okay, and then we put this tool back on. So there's actually a divot up here.
Oh. Get in there. There's a nice divot
There.
where the tool sits, and you just wrench her back up.
Yeah. I sometimes use an impact gun, but sometimes I like to work out and use my hands. Training your hands for all kinds of activities is going to be helpful in your life, especially when you get married. I got these Chinese channel locks.
Yep.
They were great. Dude, I'm tired.
Struggle's real.
Dude, normal people are sleeping right now, all right? I'm over here under this truck. It's actually not that rusty.
Yeah.
Like, the frame rails are good. For, dude, 20 years old?
Yeah. There's a couple of rust spots, but
But it's like total truck stuff.
yeah, it's
You
normal.
know? It's not falling apart or anything.
It's not like Ohio cars.
Yeah.
Going from the other side because it's at an angle.
You know what we need to do?
Huh.
We need to scoop the concrete out just to get the drill in there. And then that'll be good.
Yeah.
And the next guy that parks their Chevy in here, the concrete will be scooped out. They're going to be like, why is the concrete missing? You guys do a bad concrete job?
Yeah.
Nope. That's tactics.
Yes, sir.
So, winner, winner, chicken dinner here.
Oh, yeah, we're in.
Yeah, you guys see that? Majestic hands. You crank her down. So we got to make sure you measure. You got to go up another 1/8 or so.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be good.
1 inch on the dot. Dude, I'm very good with measuring tapes.
Yep.
Big time master measuring tape guy. All right, we're gonna move to the back end because that's what we like the most.
Yep.
And we're gonna get going on the back end of the lift.
Yep.
Hopefully I don't fall asleep under here. All right, guys, we're working on the shackle here. Look how long these shackles are. This thing was slammed on its nuts.
Yes, sir.
We're just trying to get this bolt out up there. I could probably jack up this jack a little more.
No, leave it. It's good.
All right.
Actually, yeah, jack it up.
I'm gonna jack it up a little more because I see you struggling there, bud. I don't want to go too much, but
Yeah, I think that should be good.
all right, we're out. There's the shackle right there. Get this thing out of here. I want to go original. Boom. I think it lines up like this. Let's put this one back. Put that one in. It actually goes like that, I think. It's 3:30 in the morning. And we're out here. We're getting it done. We got the shackle in. It was a pain.
Yeah, this one was a little bent up, but we got it in.
Yeah, this whole thing was bent. We unbent it. Good thing we didn't need to torch, but we're out here. We're getting it done. All right, boys, we got the shackles in. We got these blocks in, and the shock's going in next. Oh, don't watch the paint.
No, bro, what's the paint, dog?
Dude, I didn't paint this actually, so we still can clear. We can sand the clear and paint it tomorrow. And tomorrow today. All right, we're gonna crank this down. Don't take it off-roading, we should be good.
What's going on in here?
It's a black hole.
Hello? Hello?
I guess is next.
Yeah.
Frick's sakes.
Shock next.
Shocker.
Shocking news.
I can take all the tension off of the shock. And then, you know, hopefully just unbolt that shock and hopefully it doesn't fly in my face.
Yep. It's probably what size that is. 20.
21. Man, so much work, bro.
That's life.
Okay.
Life is work.
Okay, yeah. You know, you can't get anywhere in life unless you don't work. I don't know what I said, but I said it. Okay. I think it's a 21, not a 22. Safety first. We're falling apart. Yeah, it's a 21.
21.
21.
Look at that.
Oh, it's still off.
We're out.
You definitely want to jack you want to jack it because you don't want it just to drop.
Yeah.
But luckily we have a jack there, so we're good on that part. Oh, we're just gonna take this out, take the top one off, put the new shock in. Collar good.
Yes, sir.
Bro,
You gotta do it all manually.
you can't go and work in your life and expect everyone to do everything.
Yeah.
You gotta pull your pants up and just do it. 'Cause if you don't do it and somebody else does it, no way you're getting anywhere in life. You're just gonna be spending all your money and you're gonna be broke.
Yep.
So,
Just don't pull your pants down.
yeah.
Hold them up.
Well, you're gonna have them down and get shafted because
Yeah.
truck parts are not cheap and labor is definitely not cheap either. So, and we're learning. And I'm tired.
And we're doing a lot of ands.
Yeah, but guys,
Yeah.
you gotta do this yourself because you learn stuff and you save money. Save better, save money, live better. Walmart. Come on, dude. This is top of the line stuff too. This is
Pittsburgh.
dude. This is Pittsburgh. This is Milwaukee. All right, boys. We actually got the shock off. Actually, Keith's got it off, and we're putting it back right now. Perfect. All right, guys. So this rear end is done. Got the suspension in, got the fender flare in, got the taillight in. I got to work on this little body thing, but hey, everything else is good. Painted the corners. Like, guys, look at that paint. 2K clear. Nice. And yeah, still got to do the front end. But everything's coming along good. We're going to be doing a full suspension rebuild here. I wish I got kryptonite, but I don't have that kryptonite money. So we're going to go AC Delco. Come on. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.